What makes manifestation slower? My learnings as a seven-figure entrepreneur who's been in business for last 12 years. I love manifestation and I'm an engineer. So I have to understand the science behind it. One of the reasons I understand that people don't manifest or don't know that they are manifesting is because they don't understand what it is. They don't understand what manifestation is. It's not some woo woo or some witchy magical thing. There is a full neuroscientific and a quantum physics explanation behind it. When I got interested into this stuff, when I came to know this stuff is actually working, and every successful person has some story to tell about manifestation, whether it's a successful business entrepreneur or an athlete, I actually started studying it more deeply because I saw the impact of it in my business. My business went from, a few thousands a month, like from $500 a month of profit to a few thousands of dollars a month in profit to a $500,000 year and then to a seven-figure year and a multiple seven-figure years while I was applying all these principles. So today, 12 years in the business, I actually reflect back and I wanted to see what makes it slower versus what can you do to make fix things. One of the first things is, as I said earlier, people don't understand. And when you start understanding the neuroscience behind it, you actually want to try it and you actually start believing in it. And that's the first thing, that there is a science to it. And I actually explain that science in my courses, in my SKOOL community. All right. The reason I created this SKOOL community is simply because I wanted to help more people manifest. Nowadays, awareness is not a problem. A lot of people have heard about manifestation, they know it works. However, it's not crystal clear what to do. And also, it doesn't come from somebody who has tried it. So in my community, I talk about it. I explain the neuroscience behind it. I give you step by step process. However, the most important thing is that I have broken it into bite sized pieces. Because even though you understand it, even though you read the books about it, the truth is that we are entrepreneurs, we are businesswomen, we are working on stuff, and we don't have a lot of time because more often than not, we have a family to run or kids to take care of or some other responsibilities. And thus, it needs to be easy to follow it. A lot of practices of manifestation in my group, in my community, do not need a specific time of the day. They are kind of your lifestyle. They become your lifestyle and they are easy to follow. And if you had to follow a few practices, it wouldn't take you more than 10 minutes a day. Another thing that I see as a problem is consistency because people are not able to follow through what they start, right? Because you would do it for 4 days, 5 days, and then you'll stop. And then you'll say, oh, it doesn't work. However, it's just like building a muscle. So when you're actually manifesting a desire, you're actually training your neurons to work a certain way. And there are actual nerve connections being formed in your brain. And this takes time, just like working out and building muscles takes time. Now, when you're working on building those muscles, you need to be consistent. And thus, accountability really helps. That's why in my community, I actually have a big focus on accountability because we are responsible people. We are working towards a goal, and all we need is a little bit of nudge to keep us moving, right? And that's why accountability comes in handy as well. So the three things that I talked about, which makes your manifestation faster, is understanding what it is, making it fast. So even if you understand, creating smaller pieces of work so that you can actually either make it lifestyle practice or the practices are small enough so that you can do them daily. And the third one and the most crucial one is consistency, which comes from accountability. So And my SKOOL community, along with those weekly calls where we have a topic of the day and then the manifestations for the month, and then we have those Q&A calls where you actually get to ask your business questions, your manifestation questions to me. uh, Along with all of that, you actually get a course of manifestation. That's a step-by-step course for 21 days. It builds on each other. Each video is not more than 10 minutes. Everything is under 10 minutes. And it gives you an action. So you do an action every day, and for 21 days, you actually become the next level. And then you repeat it again and become the next level. So this is what we have, the community. I have felt the power of community while growing this business. And I will say, if there is one thing that I focus the most on, is having the right people around us, because that can make or break our business, our future, our goals, our self esteem, our confidence. People who believe in you, people who think like you are really important, and can be your most valuable assets at the right time. All right, so that's what I wanted to tell you about my SKOOL community. Also, we have a discount going on for a short time. You can find the link in the description below. See you guys there.